The Melbourne Declaration underpins the Australian curriculum with the goal that all young Australians become successful learners. The three dimensions of the Australian curriculum, learning areas, general capabilities, and cross-curriculum priorities, provide teachers with the flexibility to cater for the diversity of students' needs through differentiation and personalised learning. There are 4 steps that teachers can use to assist them to develop personalised learning plans using the Australian curriculum. For the first step, start with content appropriate to students' age and year level. The second step is to identify students' abilities and interests. Then for the third step, measure student achievement. And for the fourth, evaluate the impact of any resources and supports. In this illustration, teachers talk about how they measure student progress using the achievement standards or personalised goals aligned to the standards. In this class, the teacher identifies aspects of the achievement standard in Year 5 history or humanities and social sciences that she would like the students to demonstrate. In a unit of work on Australian colonial history, the class is considering the central question, early colonists, builders or destroyers.
Okay, so I'd like your group to do something a little bit different today as well. I'd like you to start by asking each other the questions that Mrs. Domenico and I have put in front of you, but we'd also like you to come up with your own questions to ask each other. Questions that sort of probe further and questions that perhaps investigate some of the issues of the day back then.
The students are required to develop their own questions to demonstrate their understanding of the inquiry process. In this Year 8 science class, the teacher differentiates learning for all students. One of the ways she does this is to provide verbal scaffolds to support students' achievement of the standard.
So, what I want you to do now is I want you to come up with a list of different types of words that you think you're going to research first. Okay. So for my support students in the class, it was fantastic to see them building their understanding of the learning area vocabulary. And specifically, they went along to their glossary and looking up online to use that subject specifically vocabulary where they were reading, and we'll be discussing and writing next lesson the learning area topics, in this case, the musculoskeletal system.
This school uses a communication book for each student to ensure that everyone involved in the student's learning is aware of their personalised achievement goals.
So each student's got a communication book in which the teacher assistants record information about their day. So the focus is not only, however, on what they've done in class, but also how they've moved forward in their achievement of their IEP goals. The parent communication book also includes a copy of the student's IEP goals in the front cover, and these communication books are taken with the student everywhere they go. So if a teacher in a classroom wants quick access and a reminder of what the goals are, they can have a look in the student's communication book. And that's true for the teacher assistants as well, to be constantly reminded about what the goals are for that student.
In this composite class, the teacher uses a range of formative assessment questions to measure each student's progress towards the Year 1 or Year 2 achievement standard.
50, 60, 70, 80.
80, okay, so if I have these in the middle, how much money is that?
80.
80. Do you reckon you could find a different way to make 80 cents? Did you want to keep using this? Okay. As well, we've got students who are then moving through being able to calculate coins of multiple values together. So how much do you have in the middle of your spider?
$4.
Can you tell me how you worked that out?
Because 2 plus 2 is 4.
Okay. Do you know another way to make $4?
Yeah?
How much have you got so far?
$1.
Okay. How much more do you need?
I can get a free $2 and then $1 to make it that.
What does it make?
$4.
Okay. And then we have other students who are very capable when it comes to calculating collections, and they're starting to look at how do I work with change, what calculations of change might I get.
I bought something with $10 and it only cost $3.70, and I'm trying to make combinations that like I'm trying to make the change that I would get.
Okay.
Teachers use a range of strategies to monitor, assess and measure their students' achievement. In the next illustration, Evaluation of Resources and Supports, you'll see how teachers respond to students' individual needs and adjust their teaching programs to maximise student learning. ACARA wishes to thank the school leaders, teachers, students and school communities for their contributions to this illustration.